Would you dare to try dishes that send shivers down your spine just by hearing their names? Strangely enough, once you taste them, you cannot get enough. From raw fish that freezes into a transparent, jelly-like texture to crispy beetle noodle mix. What seems terrifying at first turns out to be a nutritious delicacy in Japan that you probably have never heard of. Welcome to the Food Sharing and Discovery Channel. Today, let us explore some of the most mysterious dishes from the land of the rising sun together. First, let us talk about shirako, by Z, also known as the essence of fish testicles. Now, how would you react upon hearing the words fish testicles? Surprised, horrified, or maybe curious? In Japan, this unusual ingredient is actually considered a luxurious delicacy, served only in high-end restaurants. It is creamy, rich, melts in your mouth, and is believed to be extremely nutritious. In Japanese, shirako means white children, a poetic name for the sacs containing the sperm of male fish, typically cod, pufferfish, fugu, or mullet. The most common type is cod shirako, also known as cod milt. It has a soft, milky white appearance that resembles a bundle of brain tissue. Shirako is harvested during winter, the spawning season for male fish. Japanese people believe that winter is the best time to enjoy shirako, as the sperm is thicker, richer, and naturally sweeter during this period. So what makes shirako so unusual and controversial? The name alone can make your skin crawl, but shirako is regarded as a gourmet item, not something found in your everyday menu. The texture is unlike anything else, slightly firm on the outside, but incredibly creamy and custard-like on the inside, dissolving instantly in your mouth. Surprisingly, it does not have a fishy smell. On the contrary, it has a mild sweetness and a cool, milky flavor. Many foreign visitors hesitate or even refuse to try it, but those who do often end up addicted. It has even been featured on international food shows like Bizarre Foods, and was praised as a blend between silky tofu and egg yolk. In Japan, shirako is commonly served at upscale sushi restaurants, traditional izakayas or winter festivals. It is believed to boost vitality, support reproductive health, and enhance the skin. Nutritionally, it is packed with protein, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, vitamin D, and zinc, all essential for immunity, circulation, and brain function. In Japanese culture, eating shirako is not seen as disgusting, but rather a refined and brave act of culinary exploration. Not many countries include fish testicles in their cuisine, and that is exactly what makes shirako so unique. So how is shirako prepared? Method 1. Shirako sashimi, eaten raw. It is cut into small pieces and dipped in soy sauce, wasabi, or ponzu. The taste is clean, smooth, and melts quickly in your mouth. Method 2. Shirako tempura, deep fried. It is coated in batter and fried in hot oil. The outside becomes crispy while the inside stays warm, rich, and silky. This version is great for beginners as it is more approachable. Method 3. Shirako nabe, hot pot. It is cooked with vegetables, mushrooms, and dashi broth. The sweetness of the shirako infuses the soup, making it flavorful and perfect for cold weather. Method 4. Grilled shirako, charcoal grilled. Lightly grilled over open flames, the outside gets a gentle char, while the inside remains buttery soft. This smoky version is ideal for those who enjoy bold flavors. From a shocking dish to a noble delicacy, shirako is a true testament to the adventurous spirit of Japanese cuisine. Rich, exotic, and full of nutrition, it is not a dish for everyone. But if you ever find yourself in Japan, do not miss the chance to try it. 2. Hoto, hutu. The hearty noodle stew of Yamanashi. If you think Japanese noodles are all about ramen or udon, you are about to be surprised by a dish that is both rustic and unusually delicious. Hoto. This local specialty features thick, flat noodles similar to rice sheets, simmered in a clay pot with pumpkin, mushrooms, root vegetables, and a rich, fragrant broth. It is not just a dish. It is the soul of Yamanashi's mountain cuisine. The origin of Hoto, a warrior's noodle from the mountains. Hoto originates from Yamanashi Prefecture, a mountainous region surrounded by nature and home to Mount Fuji. Legend has it that this dish was created by the famous warlord Takeda Shingen during the Sengoku period as a hearty, easy-to-make meal to warm and fill the bellies of his soldiers during the cold seasons. Today, Hoto has moved beyond its historical roots to become a symbol of local culture, representing the strength and resilience of the mountain people. What makes this dish so unique? Hoto noodles are unlike any other kind of noodles. They contain no eggs. They are not chewy like udon. They are wide, flat, and thick, more like fresh rice sheets than typical noodles. These noodles are not pre-boiled, but instead are added raw directly into the hot broth, allowing them to soak up every bit of flavor and create a rich, comforting depth. Interestingly, locals do not even refer to it as udon. People from Yamanashi proudly insist that Hoto is a distinct dish with its own identity and character. Hoto is typically prepared in a large earthenware pot placed in the center of the table, meant to be shared with family or friends, symbolizing unity and connection. Instead of luxurious meats like beef or chicken, Hoto focuses on humble ingredients like pumpkin, sweet potatoes, mushrooms, green onions, and cabbage, all deeply rooted in the land. This makes it a meal rich in slow-digesting carbohydrates, dietary fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, and natural minerals. To Japanese people, eating Hoto is like eating memories. It is about comfort, simplicity, and a taste of the peaceful countryside. How Hoto is prepared. The dough is made from flour, water, and a pinch of salt. It is rolled out and cut into wide, flat strips similar to fresh pho noodles, without pre-boiling. For the broth, miso, fermented soybean paste, is used as the base, with dashi stock made from kelp and dried fish to add depth. Vegetables like pumpkin, shiitake mushrooms, daikon radish, carrots, and scallions are added to the pot. The raw noodles are placed directly into the pot with the vegetables. As they cook to the perfect softness, they absorb the savory richness of the broth. No need for fancy seasonings, just perfect timing. It is served piping hot straight from the clay pot, each bite delivering a warm, chewy noodle paired with tender vegetables and a naturally sweet, hearty flavor. Hoto is not flashy or complicated, but it touches something deep in the Japanese heart, a sense of closeness, authenticity, and endurance. In a culinary world full of competition and noise, Hoto quietly takes its time and leaves a lasting impression on anyone who tries it. 3. Basashi, machi-shi, raw horse meat. Sashimi. Sashimi means raw fish, right? Well, that is just the tip of the iceberg. Have you ever heard of basashi, raw horse meat sashimi? It may sound a bit intense, but in Japan it is considered a prized delicacy, often praised as tastier, cleaner, and even more nutritious than beef. Is eating raw horse meat actually safe? And why is this dish so special that it is only found in certain regions? Let us find out. The origins. A dish born from mountains and wartime basashi comes from regions like Kumamoto, Nagano, and Fukushima, areas with cool climates year-round, ideal for raising horses for meat. Historically, horses in Japan were primarily bred for warfare. But after the age of conflict, people began using horse meat as a food source, especially during times when fresh fish was scarce. Over time, what began as a necessity transformed into a culinary tradition. Basashi evolved into a high-end dish, served at traditional restaurants and local festivals. What makes it unique? Sashimi, but not from the sea. Basashi is made from thinly sliced raw horse meat, known for its vivid red color and often marbled with white fat, resembling the beautiful veining of Wagyu beef. Surprisingly, it does not have a strong or unpleasant odor. Instead, it has a mild sweetness, a delicate texture, and a cool, clean finish. A proper slice of basashi should be thin as a blade of grass, almost melting upon contact with your tongue. Unlike fish sashimi, basashi is served with freshly grated ginger, minced garlic, and a special sweet soy sauce. Not wasabi. It is a sashimi without ocean or waves, full of the essence of the mountains and the earth. Culture and nutrition. The spirit of simplicity and pride. Basashi is considered the soul food of Kumamoto Prefecture, which even hosts an annual horse meat festival to celebrate it. The Japanese believe horse meat is cleaner than beef or pork because horses are leaner, more active, and not raised in industrial farms. Nutritional highlights. Lower in cholesterol than beef, rich in iron and vitamin B12, making it ideal for those with anemia. Low in fat, making it popular among people on low-calorie diets. Beyond nutrition, basashi represents courage and bold individuality, because not everyone dares to try raw meat, especially horse meat. Preparation. An art from the stable to the sashimi plate. It all begins with carefully selected horse breeds, primarily ban-a horses or breeds from cold regions known for ideal fat marbling. These horses are raised naturally, without growth hormones, and processed under strict hygiene standards. Cold chain processing. The meat is quickly chilled after slaughter to prevent bacteria and preserve freshness. Only chefs certified in food safety are allowed to slice and serve basashi. Slicing and presentation. The meat is sliced paper thin, using techniques similar to fish sashimi. It is artfully arranged, often into floral shapes or delicately curled layers. It is served with garlic paste, grated ginger, green onions, and sweet soy sauce to enhance flavor and balance the raw texture. Basashi is more than just a dish. It is a cultural challenge, a tribute to nature, and an unforgettable experience not meant for the faint of heart. But if you are brave enough to try it, you will understand why raw horse meat has captured the hearts of millions across Japan. Four. Inago no tsukudani, inago no dienshu. Sweet simmered grasshoppers. Have you ever eaten grasshoppers? Not the deep-fried version from rural Indian markets, but Japanese-style sweet-simmered grasshoppers that glisten like candied fruit, yet crunch like a savory snack packed with soy sauce flavor. It may sound strange, but in Japan, this dish has been a traditional mountain delicacy for centuries. So why do the Japanese cook grasshoppers with soy sauce and sugar, like a preserved stew? Let's find out. When insects became the farmer's lifeline in Japan. Inago no tsukudani dates back to the Edo period and is especially popular in inland regions such as Nagano and Fukushima, where farmland is abundant but seafood is scarce. Farmers realized that grasshoppers were rice-eating pests, but by catching them, they could both protect their crops and gain a natural source of protein. That is how this dish came to be, born out of survival, yet a brilliant example of the resourcefulness of traditional Japanese cuisine. The first surprise, the grasshoppers are cooked whole, heads, wings, and legs all intact. But after proper preparation, they become crispy, flavorful, and surprisingly non-threatening. Their appearance might seem intimidating at first, but one bite reveals a savory sweet crunch similar to a caramelized snack. Unlike typical stews, inago is slow-cooked in a glaze made from soy sauce, shoyu, sugar, and mirin, creating a glossy finish that looks almost like caramelized beetle wings. It is a dish where your eyes are challenged, but your taste buds are pleasantly surprised. Motenai, a philosophy of respect and no waste. The Japanese see inago as a symbol of the Motenai spirit, wasting nothing that nature provides. This dish is often found in traditional bento lunchboxes or served at family meals in rural areas. In Japanese cuisine, tsukudani refers to a method of simmering ingredients for long-term preservation. Dishes made this way can last for several days without spoiling. Nutritional benefits: high in pure protein, rich in B vitamins, iron, and zinc. Considered a sustainable superfood and a potential future staple by nutrition experts. Almost zero fat, making it ideal for dieters and athletes. How it is made. Grasshopper. Harvest. Grasshoppers are typically collected in the fall, right after rice harvesting. They are cleaned, then blanched briefly in boiling water to remove odor and firm up their shells. A slightly squirmy prep step. In some regions, the grasshopper's innards are removed by hand to ensure cleanliness. They are then drained and lightly sun-dried to firm them up. Tsukudani simmering. Start by sautéing a bit of ginger, depending on local variations. Then add soy sauce, sugar, mirin, and sake to create the glaze. Add the grasshoppers and simmer on low heat for about an hour until the liquid reduces and coats each insect in a shiny, sweet-savory sauce. The result is a surprisingly tasty dish that might look intimidating. But once tried, many people want to take some home for later. Inago no tsukudani is more than just a quirky dish. It embodies adaptability, creativity, and the Japanese culinary philosophy of respecting nature. In a country known for its modernity and refinement, this humble dish stands as proof that true value lies not in appearance but in meaning and flavor. Five. Uni, sea urchin. Have you ever tried a dish that looks like a spiky sea orb, but inside it melts like creamy custard? Uni, or sea urchin, is a delicacy that astonishes even the most seasoned food lovers. It is not fishy, not rubbery, but fragrant, rich, and tastes like a spoonful of ocean egg custard. Why is this dish so expensive? And why is uni often called the caviar of Japan? The answer might surprise you. Let us explore it together. Uni is actually the reproductive gland of the sea urchin, not its eggs, as many people mistakenly believe. It is harvested from cold, seaweed-rich waters, especially around Hokkaido, the Tohoku region, and remote islands such as Rebun and Rishiri. The best uni season is from June to August, when the sea urchins are at their peak in richness and flavor. Divers or specialized seabed nets are used to hand harvest them, and the shells are opened on site to ensure maximum freshness. Uni appears as soft golden orange or pale yellow lobes, often described as the tongue of the sea. When eaten, it has no strong fishy smell. The taste is mildly salty, buttery, with a natural sweetness and a hint of ocean brine. The texture is luxuriously smooth and melts on the tongue, similar to a raw egg yolk, but colder and more refined. Each sea urchin contains only about 5 small lobes of uni, making it rare and highly valued. Fresh uni must be eaten immediately. Even a few extra hours can alter its flavor, turning it bitter and overly fishy. In Japan, uni is a symbol of refined dining, commonly featured in omakase, chef's choice menus, at upscale sushi restaurants. People believe that uni boosts brain function, enhances vitality, and improves skin health. Nutritional value: high in omega-3 fatty acids, zinc, protein, vitamin A, and vitamin E. A natural source of healthy unsaturated fats, known to reduce inflammation and improve blood circulation. For the Japanese, eating uni is a sacred experience, as if tasting the entire ocean in a single bite. The preparation: a delicate art of preserving pure ocean flavor. Step 1. Fresh and immediate harvesting. Sea urchins are cracked open by hand, a skillful process that requires precision to avoid damaging the fragile uni inside. Once extracted, the lobes are gently rinsed with clean seawater, never fresh water, to preserve their natural saltiness. Method 1. Served raw, as sashimi or sushi uni is placed directly on sushi rice or eaten as is with seaweed. No overpowering wasabi, just a few drops of soy sauce or a pinch of pink sea salt to highlight its true flavor. Method 2. Cooked uni, very rare and handled with care. In some regions, you may find uni chawanmushi, steamed egg custard, or Japanese-style uni pasta, but these are prepared with extreme delicacy. Overcooking can easily ruin the taste and texture. In Michelin 3-star restaurants, uni may be paired with salmon roe, truffles, or rich Japanese egg yolks, creating a luxurious blend of flavors. Uni is not just a food, it is an experience. The experience of tasting the ocean's salt, the rich sweetness of marine life, and the precision from harvest to plate. Each bite of uni is like a handwritten letter from the sea, delivered straight to your taste buds. From the creamy cod milt shirako, the hearty flat noodles of hoto, to the raw horse meat sashimi basashi, the sweet simmered grasshoppers inago, and even the sticky fermented soybeans known as natto, each dish represents a unique slice of Japan's rich culinary tapestry. They may seem strange, even shocking at first, but each one reflects a country that values refinement, resilience, and the ability to find meaning in every part of nature. This is Japan, where food is not just something to eat, but something to feel, to explore, and to tell stories with. If you found this journey fascinating, do not forget to leave a like, share the video, and hit subscribe to join me in discovering more curious and inspiring wonders from around the world. See you again in the next video.